because this house is going to cost us like $10,000 a month.
Yep.
That's a lot of money.
So let's talk about this deal here.
Okay.
So it's a property like east of Tampa.
I know nothing about Tampa, so let me go to the maps. It's like southeast. Downtown. Yeah.
Southeast Tampa. So it's south of Brandon. Okay. I've been to Brandon.
Okay. And the reason, guys, that I like this house and I would be willing to do something more creative than most people would is because it's on the river. Okay. And I can solve the seller's problems in all ways, and then I can put my money into increasing and updating the house, if that makes sense. I'm going to solve all the seller's problems. They're older, okay? I can pay their debts. I don't really mind paying the debts, and that's what I would raise capital for, rather than paying arrears. A lot of people are paying arrears, right? In this case, I would just escrow monthly payments, and then what we're doing while the sellers are refinancing and preparing to move, right, is we're going to be out here, let me see, making plans for the mastermind, content crib, stuff like that. So like, once we lock this in, we can really get it situated. And I'm trying to negotiate the furniture and the boat. That makes sense?
Yeah. So let's break down what we were just talking about how you're going to be solving their problems, and it's a win-win scenario where we would bring no money down.
So if you go back into our StreamYard, you'll see I recorded the call this morning.
Awesome.
And so it was really cool because the agent was talking to me about a few things. One, tax implications, okay? So that's on the seller's mind. They want to talk to their CPA. I understand this tax strategy a lot better than most people, and the agent would probably agree. And then the second thing that's going to happen is that they also need cash to go buy their next house.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can I get them their money with no taxation, or as little taxation as possible, using seller or creative finance? And then also, how can I help them buy their next house the way they want to? Because it's actually killing them. They're old.
Yeah.
And they want to be closer to their grandchildren. And so there's an actual need there. And the agent is super cool. She's been doing this forever. Okay?
Yeah.
And she could do this shit too, but she doesn't know how.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
Guys, this is like truly solving their problems. This house has been on market for 111 days right now.
And they want to be closer to their grandbabies. They don't like driving 30 minutes. They want to be next door.
Dang, it's only 30 minutes away?
I don't know. It's something like that. But just imagine that. Danny's over here lives in Atlanta. This shit's crazy. Everywhere's far. So, you know, I like living like where we can be close to everything or everything we would need.
I agree.
And guys, the thing that's really cool is that because we've been doing content cribs for like a minute, my brain is being more acclimated to finding things I want.
Yeah.
Okay, but also finding things that are realistic. Why? Because this house is going to cost us like $10,000 a month.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. You know what the truth is, though? This house could be worth a lot more if it was improved because it's super dated. So
100%.
as we live in it and improve it and bring our own personal taste into it, it'll grow. And then the other things that I want to do with the house are like masterminding and shit like that, and just sharing what's working in our business with not with everybody, but with like a few open-minded people. And if we share that experience while we're growing, you know what I mean?
How would you say this deal would be structured for us to make it no money out of pocket, stop them from paying taxes, and make it a win-win situation for everyone?
Cool. So basically, here's my idea, okay?
Okay.
Have the sellers do a refinance on this house. They already have an appraisal.
Yeah.
Pull out like 60 to 70%, okay? And then what they're going to do is they're going to take as much cash as they need out. They can now go shop for their next house cash.
Yep.
We're going into the winter season also, which is kind of nice for them. So now they can make an aggressive offer. Their agent's really cool. We can help with that. There's all sorts of things we can be doing. And so now that they have all the cash they need, which is a problem I've solved, okay, now they don't want to have to pay the debts. So we're going to pay the debts.
Yeah.
Okay, so because we're paying the debts, they will owner finance us the rest of the money. Okay? For basically no payments is what we have to negotiate.
Yeah.
Why? Because our payments are going to be higher because of this interest rate.
Yep.
Now
100%.
in the future when interest rates drop, we will want to refinance and then buy them out or do something.
100%.
Yeah. And if they pass away, it'll just go to their kids.
And then they're also, when they refinance...
When we refinance.
No, I'm talking about when they refinance when we're purchasing it, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to get their money, the money they need out so they can buy that house cash, but also...
Because they have enough equity. This is a deal where it's unique. because they
Yeah.
actually, dude, it's a $2 million house. They only own like 400K, so
Yeah.
it's all equity.
Uh-huh.
But they also don't want to take a huge discount on their price.
And the best part is if they refinance and they pull cash out,
It's tax
no
free.
tax free.
Yeah, it's tax-free.
They don't have to pay taxes
Yeah.
because if they sell this house at this price,
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna pay a buttload of taxes.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually something they're concerned about.
Yeah.
Right? And this is something the agent shared with me. And this is good, right? When you guys get to talk to agents, when you find really good agents, build that relationship with them. Like, I really like her. She's cool because she'll tell me what's needed, and then if I
Yeah.
can actually help, if you guys can't actually help, you know what I mean? Don't tell me you can help. But
100%.
I know, like, based off what we're talking about, I know I can help them.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, and even if we get like a 6 or 7% interest rate, okay, the real kicker to this is a river house, bro.
It's on the river.
So let's say we pay for 2 years, it's 200 racks, okay? But we're fucking building a business that can afford this shit, and we're running events or whatever out of this.
Yeah.
Shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
It's really like, it's an all-in-one, right? We can run our business out of it. We can have a section that's like, this is where we're grinding, this is the office area, we have the content and everything there. Then we have our room. It's like we're gonna have our office and the house in the same place.
Yeah.
But it's a big enough house for it to still be separated to an extent, you know?
Literally, it's a giant house, and so there's so much potential in this one.
And it's like hard. It's like work hard, play hard.
Yeah, I'll also be looking to get some of the fucking, what's it called? The furniture and the boat in the deal. I want both
And
those.
hey, that's a driving distance from my house, so whatever we do, I can bring all my stuff with me too.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you see what I'm saying? It's so easy. We have to also figure out how it's going to pay for it,
Exactly.
right? And so that's the other key, because I'm shopping at a price point that none of us actually can afford, but together we will afford it. Okay,
100%.
and we're gonna figure out how to afford it, because, like, yeah, we got to figure that shit out for real. Yeah,
Bro.
I think they're gonna like my offer. I think they're gonna
Yeah.
like it, and then they're not gonna be worried about the payments. We'll even cover up to a month after they refi, because they're gonna have to go buy their next house.
All right, guys. Peace.